Yo, what's going on, Grateful Gab family? Welcome back to the Sports Huddle. Y'all know what time it is. About to drop the daily verse, then get directly into the Sports Huddle rundown. Daily verse for the date of August 24th, 2024, derives from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 7, and it states as follows. But the house of Israel will refuse to listen to you, for they do not want to listen to me. All those of the house of Israel are hard-headed and hard-hearted. Amen. And again, it's from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 7. And this morning, ladies and gentlemen, for the Sports Huddle Rundown, recap of the first two games for my SSS coaching season. Then we'll get to the WNBA news, NCAA top 25 preview games for today. We have one game in the top 25, NFL preseason, NFL news, Major League Baseball, and the Little League World Series. So, not the start that we wanted to here at the beginning of the season. We both took L's. Our first loss to JV and varsity, but a lot of miscues, a lot of mental mistakes. Especially in this varsity game last night. It was, we were really neck and neck the whole game, and then the mistakes that we made gave them points, and it's like after that our our momentum kind of it went down. The guys were kind of out of it. Not for say all the way, but after that drive we didn't score to go match their touchdown. It's kind of like the guys, I ain't gonna say gave up, but like you said, you could kind of feel it in their spirit that they were kind of defeated. But like I said, a lot of great things happened in that game. We're definitely trending in the right direction. I'm excited to get to work on Monday and just I'm excited to break down film this weekend first of all, then get to work on Monday. Correct the things that we saw on film, give better coaching points, really get a lot of these guys on the same page so we can, put them on the field so they can make plays also. But, it's like I told the guys last night, it's a long season, long season ahead of us. It's only one game. A lot of great teams lose games, but it's the teams, the teams that are great are the ones that how they're going to bounce back and respond. How are we going to respond to adversity? How are we going to respond to taking a loss of the first game of our season? Are we going to let that determine the rest of our season, or are we going to come in, get ready to work, fix the mistakes, correct the things we need to correct, and get better? And I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm excited. Like I said, I'm loving being a part of this team. I'm embracing my role. And until I'm not a Spartan coach no more, man, let's go Spartan. So appreciate y'all, and I'm looking forward to it. So now, continuing on to WNBA news, I want to get into that first. So Caitlin Clark continues to make history. Not Caitlin Clark, excuse me. Angel Reese continues to make history here in the WNBA. She was the first ever WNBA player with back-to-back 20 rebound games. So again, just a remarkable career so far, so young, so early, but she's breaking records after records. So or creating her own records. Like I said, that's the first time that's ever been done, where she was the first WNBA player with back-to-back 20 rebound games. So just a board monster for sure. She got an eye for that ball, got an eye to attack the rim, and it's really paying off for her. So I'm super excited for her. Congratulations. So getting to the WNBA scores from this past week, from Thursday and Friday games. So Thursday games, August 22nd, we had New York Liberty defeat the Dallas Wings 79-71. For Friday games, August 23rd, we had the Phoenix Mercury defeat the Atlanta Dream 82-80. We had the Kinetic Sun defeat the Chicago Sky 82-80. The DC Mystics defeated the Sparks 80-74. And the Minnesota Lynx defeated the Las Vegas Aces 87-74. For today's games in the WNBA, kicking off at 7 p.m., we have the New York Liberty hosting the Kinetic Sun, and we have the Minnesota Lynx hosting the Indiana Fever tonight at 8 p.m. on NBA TV. For Sunday games, August 25th, games are kicking off tomorrow afternoon at 12 p.m. on CBS. You will have the Chicago Sky hosting the Las Vegas Aces, and at 4 p.m. on NBA TV, you will have the Dallas Wings hosting the LA Sparks. So make sure y'all tune into the Thursday Sports Huddle to get updated information from Saturday, Sunday games, and the games through next week from Monday through Wednesday. Moving on to Big NFL news. I definitely got to get this going before I get going. I should have started off with this, but I enjoy my high school football more than I'm enjoying that process more than I am the NFL, because I get to spectate and watch that process, and like the NCAA. But with my high school team, I'm involved. I'm a part of the process. I'm a part of the product. So I'm excited for that. And but I am still super super excited for my Eagles, man. We just keep making moves. Keep doing what we got to do to make our roster better, to make us, be able to compete, in practice, on the field, just to get better each and every day. So I'm super excited about this new guy, this new wide receiver we brought in, Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson was a former first round pick from the Washington Commanders. So we got him in a trade earlier this week. Again, I was super excited. He definitely solidifies our wide receiver 3. So I've been really itching to get to this episode to just even speak about this. Just super excited for how he's continuing to do, how he's continuing to help give Jalen Hurts weapons, just all around the field. You know what I mean? And then our defense, those guys have been having pretty good preseason, playing well. Granted, like I said, we stay healthy, man. I don't really see nobody beating us. You know what I mean? Like I said, we probably can lose some couple games. We beat ourselves, but just really, them guys coming out there, execute, play for play, control, they can control, make sure they, don't hurt themselves with the penalties and things of that nature, things that they can control, especially pre-snap penalties. We're going to definitely be, Super Bowl contenders for sure, if you ask me. But again, Jahan Dotson, man, definitely solidifies our wide receiver 3. I'm super excited now. I definitely have a more speedy, more reliable wide receiver on Madden in that slot position. So I can kind of do a lot of damage from that area, along with Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown on the outside, with Dallas Goedert and Saquon Barkley, plus our O-line, plus Jalen Hurts. Again, it's the best offensive roster in the NFL, if you ask me. Offensive roster. Like I said, we had to go out there and put it on display, go out there and make it do what it do to be considered the best offense and best team with our defense also. But we got to just go out there and they got to put the work in, go execute. And when it's time to line up, beat the man in front of you every time. So I'm excited for it. Fly Eagles fly, and good luck to y'all. Looking forward to it. So the trade details for Jahan Dotson were the Washington Commanders. They got a 2025 third round pick, and they got 2 2025 seventh round picks. So this next year upcoming draft, they'll have a third rounder and 2 seventh rounders from the Eagles. And we got Jahan Dotson and a 2025 fifth round pick. So I think we want to trade again, getting a guy who doesn't have to come be the number one receiver, and don't ask too much of him, but when his number called, he'll make plays, and he can make plays, and it's been proven. And also, we still get a fifth round pick, which is pretty good. And knowing Howie and the guys, and just this talent era of players, I'm pretty sure we'll get a pretty good fifth rounder. So we shall see. But I'm super super excited for the season, and like I said, always fly Eagles fly. So now, get into the NFL preseason. Last week of the NFL preseason schedule, from games from Thursday in preseason week 3, we had the Colts defeat the Bengals 27-14. We had the Bears defeat the Chiefs 34-21. From Friday games, August 23rd, we had the Jaguars dominate the Falcons 31-0. We had the Buccaneers defeat the Dolphins 24-14. And we had the Raiders and the 49ers tie at 24 apiece. For today's games, kicking off at 1 p.m., we have my Eagles hosting the Vikings, the Bills hosting the Panthers, the Packers hosting the Ravens, the Rams going up against the Texans, the Lions hosting the Steelers. That game can be seen at 1 p.m. today on NFL Network. Then we have the Cowboys versus the Chargers at 4 p.m. today on the NFL Network. Tonight at 7:30 p.m. on the NFL Network, we have the New York Jets hosting the New York Giants. At 10 p.m. tonight on the NFL Network, we have the Seahawks hosting the Browns. For Sunday games, August 25th at 2 p.m. tomorrow on NFL Network, we have the Saints hosting the Titans. At 4:30 p.m. on CBS, we have the Broncos hosting the Cardinals. And at 8 p.m. on NBC for Sunday Night Football, we have the Commanders hosting the Patriots. So, again, week 1 is right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Week 1 for the NFL kicks off on September 5th. So we're about 14 days, give or take. Oh no, we're about 10, 11 days from week 1 of the NFL season. So that, and NCAA football is here, ladies and gentlemen. So that's my next segment, getting into. Super, super excited about that, man. Like I said, one game today in the top 25 of the NCAA. I got carried away on the Thursday's sports huddle because I was looking at the NCAA top 25, and I just seen games, and it was just coming at me. It was just rushing. That gave me that college football season is back, and I'm super, super excited, super stoked. I'm excited for Georgia Tech today. They get to play in Ireland, first of all, but then on the big stage against a good opponent who has a lot to prove, and a top 10 opponent. So I'm looking forward to see how Georgia Tech responds, how they kick their season off, and see what type of direction they're going forth in. So if you want to get some football, some NCAA football action today at noon on ESPN, you have Georgia Tech hosting number 10 Florida State in the Aer Linguist College Football Classic. So again, they will be playing in Ireland. This is the first ever time that either they're in Dublin. Yeah, so again, this is the first time that the college football realm has traveled outside of the United States to play, and now they're going to play in Ireland. So that's so dope. Again, I love the fact that the professional leagues, like the NFL, is playing overseas now. College college football is starting to become exposed all around the world. So I'm super excited for them, man. And again, the best of luck. I'm super, super excited for the city, just to be able to represent the ACC like that, and hopefully they do good. So shout out to the Swarm. That's Georgia Tech. If y'all don't know the Swarm, that's who they go by. The Yellow Jackets, and then they will be hosting number 10 Florida State, the Seminoles. So again, good luck to Georgia Tech, and make the best of it. Moving on to Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball is as follows. So not too much going on in Major League Baseball. Again, it's getting closer and closer here to October. Super, super excited about that. I am pleased with the Braves over the last 2 days. We got 2 wins over divisional opponents. So, we're looking better. Like I said, guys coming off injuries, guys who are good hitters are coming back into our lineup. We're getting good pitching play. Those type of things. So I'm excited about the direction we're going. Again, we had a bad skid halfway through the season, but now, we're trying to find a stride again. And Brian Snicker is, getting these guys, prepared to make a playoff push. And I think we'll do good. Like I said, I love to see the Braves in an underdog role. I think we flourish. But when they're the favorites and things of that nature, they don't play to their potential. So I like the underdog role for them, and I hope they continue to keep that and keep that mindset and keep that intensity and that grit as we continue to make this playoff push. So from Thursday games, August 22nd, we had the Braves defeat the Phillies 3-2, the Yankees over the Guardians 6-0, the Nationals defeated the Rockies 8-3, the Cardinals over the Brewers 3-0, the Cubs over the Tigers 10-2, the Athletics defeated the Rays 3-1, the Pirates over the Reds 7-0, the Blue Jays defeated the Angels 5-3, the Astros over the Orioles 6-0, and the Mets defeated the Padres 8-3. For Friday games, August 23rd, we had the Braves defeat the Nationals in extra innings 3-2, the Pirates over the Reds 6-5, the Yankees defeated the Rockies 3-0, the Orioles over the Astros 7-5, the Blue Jays defeated the Angels 5-4, the Diamondbacks over the Red Sox 12-2, the Cubs defeated the Marlins 6-3, the Rangers over the Guardians 5-3, the Tigers defeated the White Sox 5-2, the Royals defeated the Phillies 7-4, the Cardinals over the Twins 6-1, the Brewers defeated the Athletics 11-3, the Padres defeated the Mets 7-0, the Mariners defeated the Giants 6-5, and the Dodgers defeated the Rays 7-3. For today's games, August 24th, kicking off at 2 o'clock, we have the Yankees hosting the Rockies, the Blue Jays hosting the Angels. Both of those games will be on the Major League Baseball Network, so make sure you check your local listings. The Orioles host the Astros, the Brewers going up against the Athletics, the Red Sox host the Diamondbacks, the Marlins host the Cubs, the Giants going up against the Mariners, the Pirates host the Reds, the White Sox host the Tigers, the Braves host the Nationals, the Twins host the Cardinals. That game can be seen tonight at 7 o'clock on Major League Baseball Network. The Rangers are going up against the Guardians. The Padres host the Mets, and the Dodgers host the Rays. For Sunday, August 25th matchups, we have the Red Sox host the Diamondbacks. The Braves host the Nationals at 12 o'clock on Roku. The Reds going up against the Pirates. The Yankees host the Rockies. The Angels going up against the Blue Jays. The Marlins host the Cubs. The Guardians versus the Rangers. The Tigers going up against the White Sox. The Royals versus the Phillies. The Cardinals going up against the Twins. The Athletics host the Brewers. The Padres host the Mets. The Giants Mariners. The Dodgers host the Rays. And the Orioles play the Astros tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on ESPN for prime time baseball. So make sure y'all tune into the Thursday Sports Huddle to get updated information from Major League Baseball. Now, moving on to the Little League World Series. Little League World Series is heating up. We're getting closer to some championship games today. So for today's games, kicking off August 24th, let's go back to Thursday game. So Thursday, August 22nd, we have Venezuela defeat Tokyo, Japan 3-2. And we had Lake Mary, Florida defeat Henderson, Nevada 6-3. So today we have two championship games. We have the United States Championship game, and we have the International Championship game. So the International Championship game will be today at 12:30 p.m. on ABC. You will have Venezuela hosting the Chinese team, Taipei, the Taipei Chinese team, today at 12:30 p.m. on ABC. So the best of luck to both of those young teams, and congratulations to all these young men and those coaching staffs for getting those players and getting their teams prepared to compete on the world stage, like the Little League World Series. So congratulations to those guys. And then the United States Championship game will be at 3:30 p.m. today on ABC, and that will be Lake Mary, Florida, going up against Borney, Texas, today at 3:30 p.m. on ABC. So again, congratulations to both teams for the United States Championship and the International Championship. And again, congratulations to your coaching staff, your organizations, your countries, your states, all that type of stuff, man. Y'all go out there and ball out, and remember these moments, make big moments, and have fun. That's the biggest thing. Have fun, young man. Praying for safety and health for y'all, and just go out there and have a great time, man. Enjoy it, live life as a child, and always give God glory. I'm always, tell that to the youth. Make sure we glorify God. Make sure we glorify God. Make sure we glorify God. And on that note, Grateful Gab family, that's all I have for y'all on the Sports Huddle today. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for some Grateful Gab talk. I'm looking forward to that. We're actually going to continue some segments at the Examining the Scripture side of the podcast. So be on the lookout for that. And again, be on the lookout for more news coming forward from the SSS Spartans. That's saying Spartans 2 times, but for my Spartans team, just be on the lookout for more information and winning records, because it's coming. Believe that. So I love y'all. Y'all take care. Like I just told the youth, as always, we have to glorify Jehovah. Give God praise. Make the best of it. Until next time. Peace.